Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. If you hear something in the background, someone just started beating on something with a hammer. Literally 2 seconds before I did the intro. Alright, so first things first. I got good news and I got bad news. Possibly. Assholes. So the good news is I might have a position at a new company coming up, so that'll be good. Be able to start investing in newer and more exotic whiskeys to try. But bad news is this is probably gonna have to go away, so we'll have to take it all the way back to the very beginning. So if you see videos in the future where I have it all trimmed off, and then you see a video where I still have it, know that some of those videos where my beard was still long, they were pre-recorded. Alright, so without further ado, that's a little too much. Anyway, so this is a donation, by the way. I did not purchase this. I will stick to my guns. I will not purchase a bottle of Booker's for $90+ anymore. I'm not going to do it. At least not anything past 2019. Maybe going back to 2018 and previous, I might buy those, but I so far have not liked anything from 2020. And just to show you guys, we're also going to do we're going to do just a quick taste of batch 2018-01. That's all I got left of it. And batch 2014-07. So, come here. We're just going to do a quick review over this, talk about it. And I think everybody already knows that I am not a fan of the current state of affairs with Booker's small batch bourbon. So, here we go. So, the nose on it, we did this on the podcast a couple weeks ago, and it's sat here in my house pretty much untouched since then. And the nose has gotten slightly better, but it's still alcohol forward and just peanutty. And it's got bits of caramel. This one is bottled at 126.5. It's aged 6 years, 3 months, and 10 days. Let's see how she tastes.
12 seconds later.
First thing that comes to mind is heat. It's all heat. And then it's got peanuts, caramel, toffee, caramel. But the heat, it's just hard to get past the heat. And I still stand by my original statements. This is not a $90 whiskey. It's not. It's not a $100 whiskey. It's not. Period. I'd buy this all day long, every day at $60. Sure. I used to buy it at $65, $69, $70. I will not buy it anymore at $90+. They have too many other products from Jim Beam, namely Knob Creek, where it's the same mash bill, the same distillate. More than likely, you're going to find it at an older age statement, because pretty much all Knob Creek now, since they've gone back to the age statement, is all aged at least 9 years. So some of the single barrels you can find from 9 to 15 years, and they're just so much better. And I don't understand the marketing behind what they're doing. Maybe they're trying to save some of their older juice. I don't know. I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me. I wish someone from Jim Beam would comment on this video and explain to me the logic behind their decisions in pushing out this subpar, overly high-proofed, hot whiskey. And the aftertaste, it's just not pleasant. some more peanuts. Penis. Got some penis on this whiskey. It's just peanuts and it's just flat and gone. Kind of drying, but the nose is tamed down just a little bit. Not much. There was a bit of a astringency on that first sip. It was like heat, peanuts, astringency, caramel, and toffee. And then it was just gone. And then the heat just kept just coming back and just hitting you. So, all right, I'm going to get one more sip of this, and we're going to do a quick taste on these other two.
Moments later.
Yet again, spicy hot peanuts. It's just fire hot. There's no other flavor to it. Peanuts, caramel. There is some astringency. It's kind of like that really sharp note back there. It's just not. It is not bad bourbon. I'm gonna say that. I don't dislike it because it's bad. It's bad quality. I do believe it's lower quality than years past. I don't know. Maybe they have someone new picking these barrels. Maybe it's their new blender, whoever that may be. Maybe they're just not doing a very good job. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, let's get a small sip. This is 2018-01, Kathleen's batch. And Kathleen is a blending expert. And this one, at the time, was one of my favorite bourbons that year. I didn't make that video, but I thought it was delicious. I thought it was good enough to find another bottle, and this is the second bottle, and drink it. So, Kathleen's batch. Already a better nose. Not near as much peanuts. There's no peanuts in this whiskey. More cinnamon and toffee. Let's see how this one tastes.
More moments later.
Just drastically better. You still get the peanuts, but they're on the back end, behind the caramel, the cinnamon, the toffee, and then it's like instead of it being peanut with a hint of caramel and toffee, it is chocolate covered peanuts and toffee and all that stuff. It's just it's a better blend. And I know Booker's is a blend of different barrels of the same mash bill from different parts of the warehouse. I do like their transparency on where they put the little piece of paper in there that tells you the story about it and where the barrels come from. Personally, I think this is a much better blend than this one. So 2 years separates those two. This one is aged 6 years, 3 months, 14 days. So they're literally 4 days difference in age. And yeah, they're both batch. This was batch 1, 2018. This one's batch 2, 2020. So they're early in the year, but a stark contrast between the two. So I'm going to do a little anyway, I'm going to do just a quick little sip. More. So I shared this one with the guys on the podcast the other day. You can go over to beardedidiots.com, check them out, and listen to our opinion of this specific lineup. And we reviewed several different ones, but check out our opinion. And just a reminder, this is batch 2014-07. So that's another thing. Booker's used to have 7 releases in a year. 7. Now they have 4. This one was 7 years, 7 months, and 13 days, bottled at 64.45%. So the proof is pretty much relatively the same, 1 or 2% different, but this one's a year older. Anyway, So the nose, you really can't get it on the nose because it's all intermingled now. But I'll go ahead and give it a sip, see how it tastes, go from there.
2 hours later.
This one is a drastic departure between these two. Whatever they were doing back in 2014, they need to go back to. Because the creaminess, the mouthfeel, the lasting, it's just the I can't think of the right word. What am I trying to say? Will you hush? I'm gonna rip your ear off. The just the flavors on this one, so much better than these two combined. And at the time, I probably found this one for $60, $65. I found it several years after 2014. I probably found it in like 2017. But whatever Jim Beam was doing in 2014, they need to go back to that. Period. So, if anybody knows Fred No, send him this video. I know he probably don't give two shits about my opinion, but hey, there's a lot of people in the whiskey community, trust me, I do watch some other people's videos, and from what I've seen, whiskey reviewers in general are not happy with this new product. So, take it for what it is. I think you're losing business. I think you're pushing a subpar product, because this is magical. I'd pay more than I should. I would pay for this one right here. I would probably pay the same price for that, $90, $93. If it was this good and I knew it was going to be this good every time, I would not have a problem. Would not have a problem. Might not do it every time, but I wouldn't feel bad about it. I wouldn't have the buyer's remorse that I got from purchasing 2020-01. So, thanks to Curtis Harmon. He bought this one. He bit the bullet for the team, and appreciate it. That's all I got, guys. Lengthy video, but thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all the patrons out there. If you see this going in the future, it is what it is. I gotta go back to work. I mean, what I'm doing right now, it's not working. It's not helping. So I can't afford to buy nice whiskeys and review them for you guys, and I can't afford to go places. So got to change it up. Probably gonna have to trim this off. Anyway, I'll cut it off and I'll hang it up over here on the rafters. So, like always, check the description below for links to help out with the bills around the house. Check out Patreon. Donate if you can. Shoot me an email or whatever. Just talk. We have a Discord chat on the Bearded Idiots. You can get over there and talk to me every day. Go search the Bearded Idiots podcast on Discord. Don't forget, check out the Bearded Idiots. Like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. Should be self-explanatory. Like and subscribe. Anyway, that's all I got. Like always, folks, drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family, like Mr. Curtis Harmon did. Be safe, don't drink and drive, take care. We'll see you next time. Cheers.